It's got profiles now. Let's name it. Doop, 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 doop. Simple as that. Let's see if the options are the same. Yeah. Let's turn that down some. I can almost argue that that's even that is a bit too loud. And hints off. I'm going to go as far in this game as I can without hints. So, welcome to the room 2. So, I think it was around 2012 or 2013, I got the room 1 on iOS, on my iPad. Really enjoyed it, super cool. Played it for like 2 hours, and then beat it and put it down. Pick it up every so often. After 2012... No, it was in 2014, I believe, that the Room 1 came out on PC for Steam. That's really cool. I Let's Played it, put it up maybe last year or 2 years ago. Don't remember. However, just last month, the Room 2 came out. And thanks to Trace Redcliffe, I believe. Trace purchased this game for me, and I'm very thankful. Fireproof Studios is awesome. They already have the Room 3 out on iOS, but I have not bought it yet because I'm pretty sure they're going to put it out on PC, possibly. Whenever they make these games for iOS, and then whenever they make them. Well, they make these games for iOS. And then whenever they remake these games for Steam, they remake them from the ground up. And I think that's awesome. So instead of looking into a room, we have a Talisman brand pocket watch. And that's it. Let's start a new game, shall we? I have one achievement because I have run through the first area of the game. I will admit it. I just wanted to test if it worked, and then I guess I got pulled in to the point where I just finished the first level. Any minute now. Now, the first level is at least half tutorial. At least I think so. Sadly. Tutorial! Click to begin. There's not a whole lot I can not... I can't exactly do anything to not begin the tutorial. But anyway, we have a note here from our good friend AS. Who wrote to us a bunch in the last game. I don't remember the exact accent, so if it sounds a little off, it's been a year or two. If my calculations are correct, then this is where you will emerge. Welcome, friend. We have much to share. Now, you are blind, but I have left you provision to see that your passage might be shorter than mine. I am forced to conceal it somewhere in this room, and trust in your wits to uncover it. I am not the only ghost in this place. A.S. If that's not an S, and it's just an A, gosh, do I look stupid, but it sure looks like an S to me. Oh, I have the eyepiece from the last game. If we recall correctly, this thing broke. This thing's busted. Yeah, you can see the bit of broken glass in the lens over here. Well, we have to fix it somehow. And there's another table that wasn't here before. Lots of mysterious stuff happens in these games, and I love it. Now, if you don't press that button fast enough, the little lid is going to swing closed on you. This isn't a very hard puzzle. Keep in mind, all of this is basically made for tablet. So much like stuff like Sword and Sorcery, EP, only the mouse is used. A peculiar looking lens. There we go. Well, what's it do? We've got a fingerprint. Very much unlike the first game where when you put on the eyepiece, crazy stuff happens. And, well, we can look around this table all we want, but oh, look! Now, normally I would probably spend, like, at least 2 minutes or so. 2 full minutes looking around that table going, what in the hell am I supposed to do? But, like, the first time I played just to go through testing, I just literally found that by accident. That would have stumped me, but I stumbled upon it. A strange brass sphere. Looks like it belongs somewhere. Well, doesn't everything? Let's take a look. Looks like it's got lips. That's not creepy or weird. And on the underside, we have a thing that we can't pull out because it's... Can I, like, turn it anymore? So this thing's got clips on it, but we can't open it. Well, we're not done with this table. What's this thing in the middle? Huh. Well, now we can move this. Huh. Well, let's take a look at this note again. Doesn't look all that much out of the ordinary, or does it? Seswin. Southeast, southwest, north. So, south, east, southwest, north. Easy as that. Bink. Gotcha. Well, a medallion. Let's look at this medallion. That was easy. I wonder if anything matches this shape. Well, I wonder what possibly could. What's the one thing we haven't touched in this entire room yet? Gosh, I wonder what it could be. Huh. Well, let's look. Seems we can direct it around the room, but we can't see where the light's going. Or the light in general. Until now. Well. Oh! There's a symbol. Looks like one of the things from the table. Strangely enough, the table only had 3 symbols. Okay. I was a little off on the bottom half of the symbol, but as soon as I'm a little off on the top half, meh, it's fine. Find all 3 symbols, and your reward... The table lights up. Hi. I'll just turn this thing in your hand. Is that the null element? From the last game? Whoop! We broke it. Spooky stuff! Anyone else intrigued yet? Illumination. Oh, fart! I gotta go back in there now. There was an entire letter I didn't read. Ah! Back in a moment. This is what I get for speeding through the entire first level and not even thinking, hey, there's a letter. Like, right here. I immediately sped to this thing. Guess I'll pick it up. But, hey, there's a letter here that I didn't even look at. 23rd of October, 1883. Mr. Rigby, suffice it to say that I do not share my colleagues' faith in your character. Were it up to me, I should not engage a man of such low breeding and even lower station as yourself. The very thought of taking a grave robber into our service chills my stomach. But as Mr. de Montfaucon is fond of saying, needs must as the devil drives. It falls to me, then, to brief you in your ungodly task. As you should be well aware, you shall only be paid upon your successful return with the artifact. Should you find yourself having any ideas otherwise, I must stress to you that while the artifact is of enormous value, it is only of value within a certain community of researchers. It is not for the eyes or hands of an uneducated man such as yourself. I unconditionally demand that you do not interact with the object in any way. It might prove incredibly dangerous for you to do so. It is an instrument of great power, and should not be interfered with by inferior minds. Did anyone read what that was? Oh, shoot. Yeah, oops. I made a new profile. And, hints are on, and this isn't at 2. So, yeah. Basically, I've done everything I need to do. So, letter read. We can assume that perhaps the character we are playing as, or perhaps our friend A.S., perhaps we, the player, are Mr. Rigby, grave robber extraordinaire. Spoilers, the code is the same every single time, no matter what you do. Just rushing. Get in there. That's one. Now, you may be asking yourself, why are you going through this all over again so darn fast? Well, that was just the first level. Oh, this is just the first level. It can go by pretty fast. No, not only that, having paused the recording and returned, that statue's creepy. I will tell you that right now. Creepy statue. However, having paused the video, the first half segment of video was literally 10 minutes. Spooky thing. So, with that, and the entire room, half the room at least, completed. Maybe it was 2/3. I don't know. Most of the room completed in about less than 10 minutes, obviously. You have done well to emerge from the crypt, sound of both body and mind, though I fear this is only the beginning of your trials. Illumination. I will see you next time on the Room 2. See you then, folks.